What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we're going to be doing Aoi, or Aoi, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, from Demon Slayer. Entertainment District Art is out, so super exciting. It's very good. UFO table, can't go wrong when they're animating things. They're very good. Portrait of her, I'm on landscape paper, use a pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. Definitely recommend pencil for these, you can sketch them out, lightly, erase your mistakes, and then do your ink on top. So, right, real big eyes, real big eyelids. So up and around, down, like so. Right, so crazy big. And then thicken it up, so like this. Curve it around, down like so. And then you just color them in black. And then all we can see for a bottom eyelid is just like a line just across here. And that's it. And then in there she has a really big eye, right? An iris, and it's kind of like an oval sort of shape. Comes around like this, crazy big. Down. Around here. And then her pupil is oval as well. Like so. So the other eye, just over here, curve it around. I'd say you're about the width of her eye across, just about, will fit in between. And then this will curve down. It goes behind her hair, but we'll draw it in anyway. It comes up the other side. Down like that, right? You just darken it up. Like so, right? And then her bottom eyelid on this side again, just like a kind of a flat line, about the same level. And then her iris, an oval. Around, down like that. And then her pupil, oval inside. And her pupils are white and the outside of her eyes are blue, so we don't have to add anything more than that really, so it makes it easier for us. Okay, so she's quite angry, so she's frowning heavily. So then we'll go diagonal, right, like that, sort of a tick line. And then we'll just darken it up, like thicken it up, like so. And I think they're just black, so we'll just color them in. Then we have an eyelid line just here, and an eyelid line coming around like so. Right, and then our other eyebrow, same sort of thing, you just tick it diagonal that way, and then thicken up the front end. Like that. And eyelid line coming around there and there. Right, so her nose, she just has one of those noses that's like just a line, kind of like this. There might be some hatching a little bit on top for the bridge of her nose, just there. And her mouth is open, so she's shouting, kind of talking. So this comes around this and around here. And then her teeth on top, and her tongue just there. Then below that, her chin. So just a pointy sort of chin like that. Now if you're checking proportions of things, I would say her top eyelid to her nose is about the same as nose to chin. Right, so here to here is about the same as here to here. So your nose is about halfway between this top eyelid and her chin. So that's the rough proportion, okay? And then the nose to say the tongue, middle of the tongue, is about the same as middle of the tongue to chin. Just if you're wondering about where to place things in proportion. So once you get that, then we can go for the jaw. So just like curves up this way, gradual curve. There's no sort of drastic changing change in direction. You know, like sometimes you'll have a jaw go to here and then off this way. This one just gradually sort of curves. Real sort of round face going up towards her ear. So then she has pieces of fringe that come down just over her ears, right? So the top of her head or forehead is here. Okay, and then it's like height-wise, what would it be? I'd say top eyelid to the top of her head is about the same as top eyelid to her mouth, right? So this area and that's how big her forehead is, just if you're wondering. So like here to her top eyelid, about the same as top eyelid to, say, her tongue, the middle of her mouth, just there. Just so you don't make her forehead too big or too small. So then this curves around and then down to there. So adding these sort of spiking lines for her hairline, like so. And then she has two pieces of fringe that comes out and frames her face. So we go out, down this way. Right, mightn't actually go that far. I'd leave it up maybe a bit. Just say with her eye, we'll go here. Yeah, it kind of steps across. So I'll just erase that line. Maybe do the same thing on the other side. Up, down. So about sort of in line with her eye here. Kind of steps across like so, and then we can see her ears underneath, right? So her ears just come around there, come around into there, bones and ligaments down and stuff on the inside, little bits like this, like so. So her fringe, right, so we'll kind of go out a bit further and then it goes up and we'll bring it back to here, and it'll kind of go up and down into the middle. Then it goes up, down this side, and it steps out here, up down to there, and she may have like some texture lines coming up her hair here. Sort of lines like this. And then she has these two butterflies on the top of her head. So what can we see for her? Like the top of her head kind of curves around here, so it'll go. Kind of like that. And then these butterflies will stick out. So we have a small wing and then a large wing. Right to there, and then same thing over here, small wing, large wing, like that. And there's designs and patterns on the inside, so you just go around that edge again. And there's like circles and green and blue sort of stuff there, and then like veins for the butterfly wing. That. Do the same thing sort of over here and add these things like this, and then tree line, veins. They kind of look like tree branches, that's why I said tree line. Yeah, and then the piece of hair that stick out the side, so out and down, like just below her chin, nearly touching her shoulder, right? So they come across, up, down, across, up, down, across, up like so. And then there might be some hairline texture just here. Maybe the same thing on the other side. Bring it up into there. Texture lines for the hair, like so. Right, and then her neck, we can just see a line there, there. And her body's actually in 3/4, so her face is looking towards us, but her body's kind of turned away, right? So it kind of comes around like this. Her collar, down, across, up, around to there, right? So you can see now the center line for her body will be here. It's not like underneath the chin. So this comes to there. Back around here, and there's like some extra sort of texture lines on this collar. And then we have collar comes down that way, comes in, and there's like these fold lines that come like towards a button. Right, that's like here. So it's like these fold lines on it. Comes down like so. Comes out to there, right? Another, her shoulder will come right underneath her hair, maybe touching the hair even. And then bumps down this way. Down to there, like so. And her other shoulder comes out here, down. So this shoulder's bigger now. So see this distance? Say like this is like the center line for her body. This button underneath that. So here is smaller than here. Right, so 3/4 pose for the body. So this side is just a little bit smaller than this side. So then her shoulder comes down this way, and then it bumps out for her elbow because her hand is coming across her chest. We'll just add some like shoulder lines here first, and some folds for her arm, like so. So this arm and hand, say come up, the arm goes up this way, down, and then curve line that way, and then we have the white sleeve sort of comes out here, like so, on her hands just like sitting on her chest, right? So it comes like so, and then we go diagonal across down towards the top of her finger, down to there. And then the other side of her wrist, sort of here, the bottom of the palm of her hand, there. Then her little finger comes up this way. So then fingers, right? So we just kind of curve around for the top of her finger here, and then this line goes diagonal, and then down there. And it's kind of lightly drawn in. There's no real knuckle lines or stuff. That's pretty much how the finger is drawn. And then she's got pink fingernails. So we go around each of these, and this goes back down that way. Then a fingernail here, and then another one this side, back down that way, fingernail like so, and then a fingernail here, like that. Right, and then her center line for her uniform, kind of just here, and then there could be some extra sort of fold lines just there like that. Then a button here and a pocket. And maybe like a fold line that way, another one that way. Right. Oh yeah, and the rest of her sleeve just comes down that way. Her hand her elbow goes off further down that way. But that's it. I think that's everything. That's how to draw Aoi or Aoi. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'm not sure how to pronounce it in the series. Did they even call her name? Right. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.